It's issue 70. Wow. Zoom in. It's issue 78 of Common Comic Covers, an
Oh,
appreciation podcast for non-key comics.
yeah.
Subscribe, please.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Follow us on Instagram. And
Yeah.
Andy, how you doing? Welcome to issue 78. Lucky number 78.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the year you were born.
That's right. Thank you for
Yeah.
remembering that.
Yep. You're
So,
welcome. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
last issue was
I-
yours. Yeah.
It
That's
was.
good.
Yeah. It
Hmm.
was great. Well, there you go, everybody. You know a little bit more about us.
Yeah.
Andy, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it. Tonight we have our
Uh,
common comic cover.
uh,
Our what's it worth? Or I'm going to
who
guess.
knows?
Who knows?
I
Yeah,
wrote it
yeah.
down this time.
Good. So and then our inbox, some things that we've
Mm,
recently gotten.
yeah.
But more importantly, we're just a day, over a week away
Yeah, I'm so
from
excited.
Lilac City Comic Con.
Yeah.
You've hit some bumps in the road.
The Airbnb canceled
Airbnb
today.
canceled.
We've almost rebooked.
I have a tent. I mean, you could definitely stay in our basement, but I know
No, we
You're allergic
allergies.
to animals.
Yeah, same with
Yeah,
my daughter.
and we have a goat.
You have a
Uh,
goat?
yeah, it lives here in the house. No, I don't have a goat.
Oh,
We have
I was like, you live out there.
we have a dog. It's a non-hypoallergenic dog, but I know her allergies are super sensitive.
Yeah, she's bad with dogs. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a tent. So if you need
Okay.
to,
If
I'll turn the
things,
spring. Yeah, I'll turn the sprinkler system off.
thank you.
And you guys can just camp out in the front yard because we're doing Comic Con. It's
I looked
happening.
I looked at the weather and it's supposed to be like highs in the mid 70s. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's beautiful.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be great.
it's been in the 80s. It's comic book weather. That's what we say over here in Spokane.
Why even bring deodorant?
All right, Andy, what is your common comic cover today?
All right, so I have Magik #4,
Oh, wow.
and this is the Canadian price variant, actually.
Okay, is that from your Canadian collection?
It is.
The collection that you bought?
Yeah. And actually
Wow.
it's a mini series where it's four
Yeah.
issues,
Yeah.
and all four of them are Canadian price variants. So I have the whole run in Canadian
Beautiful
price.
run.
But this one is the coolest cover and is the highest grade. The other ones
Oh,
are
wow.
high grade, but they're like eights or something like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
This might be a 9.8. So
It's funny when you said magic in
mhm.
my head, I instantly thought Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the card game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, they made a comic book?"
They have.
And Andy
They do
has
have.
it.
No, yeah,
Andy
that makes
Andy
sense.
Andy was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
I got to get this."
It's the expanded universes.
This is a little cooler, but I don't know. I never played
So, and
Magic the Gathering.
magic for you or me or I think this is Colossus's sister. So that's
Okay.
what. Yeah. So
Okay. I love that.
thank
That's
you.
great.
Yeah. Now you've
It,
told me
it
I'm
is
gonna
it
love
is
your.
yeah, you're going to like this. You're
I
going to
said
like this
love
book.
your. Okay, let me see it.
You're going to love it a lot.
Love
Okay,
it a lot.
Andy, this is from 1956.
Yes, I already wanna. I'm
It's a
already
10-cent book.
full.
I wasn't looking for it, but I found a seller
You
that had
got
a few books.
showcase. You got
I found
showcase #4 for 250.
yeah, yeah. I found a seller on eBay that had three books that were high on my pull list, but then
Okay.
this was sitting there as well.
Yeah.
And I just thought, oh, why would I not pay $2.50
Okay.
for Dick Tracy 104?
Oh, cool. Comic Code Authority is on there. That's a nice big one. Oh, you froze up a little bit, but that's a good spot to freeze up at. It's
There's a lot
the
going on there.
yeah.
Okay,
It's really creepy. Her eyes are so scary.
yeah, so she's blind. She's blind.
Oh.
That she has cataracts.
Okay.
So that's the best they could do
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
show that's Rainbow Riley on the cover,
Yeah.
and she is with Sparkle Plenty and Wingy Plenty. So that's Sparkle and Wingy.
Okay.
Wingy's real name, I believe, is Susie.
Are
By
these
the way,
like reoccurring characters? Is this their
I believe
first and
so.
only?
Yep.
Okay.
No, I believe they're reoccurring. So right
Okay.
here, that is Sparkle. and that's Wingy.
You're just pointing at her hoo-ha, so I don't know what's okay. What's that?
It's a child.
No, your pointer was a little low. A little low.
This child right here.
I can't see it. Show it again. Okay, yeah, all right. Okay, sure.
Oh, I see what I okay, yeah. I see where
you're just like
I see my error.
No.
Now because she's behind Rainbow.
We try to keep this show at a
edgy
PG-13.
Edgy. Okay, all right, that's better. So that's
now be careful where you're pointing.
I'm done with the pen. All right, now here's a little bit though. So
this region right here. Sorry, you had something you wanted to tell me about this comic book.
I mean, at this point though, it's completely pointless. What if it wasn't so pointless? What I was going to tell you is that Wingy's dad was a bad guy, and so Wingy went to go live with Sparkle and her family.
Okay,
and then when Wingy's biological dad passed, the Plenty family adopted her.
Okay,
so it's Sparkle and Wingy Plenty.
Yeah,
Sparkle Plenty and Wingy Plenty.
And it's Chester Gould.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That's the other part. So yeah, the signature.
He's the creator, right?
Yeah. Chester Gould is the creator, Dick Tracy, but he is not who painted this cover. It's a painted cover. This is the most important part.
Okay.
This is a Joe Simon cover.
Okay, that's cool.
This is a Joe Simon cover. If you're just tuning in, Joe Simon and Jack Kirby created Captain America. That's the team that created Captain America. You probably know that though if you're watching this show still right now, like through this episode. But yeah, no. So yeah, there's no mystery. He signed it Chester Gould because Chester Gould is the creator of Dick Tracy and did a lot of the art for Dick Tracy. Did the art, did
Joe
the writing.
Simon signed Chester Gould on
Joe Simon signed Chester Gould.
All right,
and I mean, it's 1956. They're not worried about, Joe Simon's doing a job.
Yeah, sure.
And the powers that be are like, it's Chester Gould, bud. Okay. He's the guy that did Dick Tracy. No one cares who Joe Simon is. They want Chester Gould. So anyway, it took me a while. I was like, why is he signing as Chester Gould?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the creator Dick Tracy. So anyway, that's my common comic cover. I'm ready for what's it worth.
All right. This one is a comic book you've seen before. So
geez. 1.8.
Heritage just had an auction, or is currently going right now, where it's called Diamonds in the Rough. So it's all these high grade, all these highly important books, but really low grade. So it's like right up your alley.
Low grades.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is going to be more than okay.
This sold today, May 29th.
I'm not good at this one.
This is the first appearance.
Like that's any different than any other week.
It is Jack Kirby cover. Stanley Story from September of '63.
Yeah. $20,000. I don't know. 20,000.
20,000. 3,600.
Yeah.
So $200 a point.
Again.
I'm sorry, no. 2,000.
Okay.
$2,000 a point. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah.
Well, I just paid $20,000 for a book, so.
Well, you would have won it at $3,700. So you're good.
Perfect. This is great.
You should go to auctions because then you won't overpay. You just put your crazy number in.
20 grand. Yeah, I won.
All right. Okay, let's see. You said 20 grand. I'm going to do the math here real quick.
Okay. Well, great.
Okay, so so that becomes a 1 and this becomes a 10. All right. And then so that's 7. Oh, but then that has to become a 6. Okay, 6. This is really embarrassing if I can't do this math. Oh, you're only 16,400 off.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. Not the worst.
Again, at that price, it might as well be $20,000. All right, Andy, what is in your inbox? I love this. This
Okay,
is good.
so
Now set me up here before you show me. Where'd you get these books?
one of these books I bought probably off eBay quite a while ago, and I just have been wanting to show it on the show,
Okay.
and I found it again, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. And then I was like, but then I got this book, and then I was like, oh, they're kind of themed together, so it works well.
Okay. There's a
So
theme. There's a theme with your common
yeah,
cover as well.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is Adventure Comics,
I was good. I thought it was gonna be like Magic 1 and 2.
Magic 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So this is Adventure Comics 416, and this is the all female.
I think that is a fabulous book.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is
you have a bunch of those DC 100 pages.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that's right.
but that's not the special run of those. That's just part of Adventure Comics. Sorry,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I do like these 100-page books. They're fun.
man, those are
And
hard to find in good condition. Like any, so that's in pretty amazing condition.
yeah, this is okay. It has a big ink smudge with
Okay,
fingerprints.
but I'm talking about those 100 page books when they're
Mhm.
in a rough condition. They're you have to get like a magazine bag and board to get it
Oh,
in there.
this I think this isn't. Yeah. I mean, without them being in rough condition, you do kind of need a looser Silver Age
Hmm.
board because they are
Yeah,
so thick.
yeah.
Um, yeah. So this is great. Oh, who did the cover? Bob Oksner. Oksner. Oksner.
Okay, that's cool. I love that book. That was
Yeah, that's a
beautiful.
really cool one. And then this is
It looked crisp.
yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, look at that.
And this is Green Lantern 42. Now this one I just got, and I
Yeah, is
think I
that
spent like 30.
Gil Kane?
Gil Kane, yeah. And this is the reason I got this book is because of this young lady here.
Okay.
This is Zatanna.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
and this is her second cover appearance.
Okay.
So her first cover appearance is in the Atom number 19 or something like that. And I have that too. I used to have her first appearance overall, and I sold it, and I regret it. But
Hmm.
that's okay. That's the one thing I
Who?
sold during the comic boom that I'm like, I wish I would have kept it. But
Yeah. Who's in the background there? Who's the big guy?
oh, he's Hands head guy.
Okay.
I don't know who it is.
I don't know who
I
that is.
haven't read it yet.
Those just before Neil Adams kind of Gil Kane.
Mm,
I love Gil Kane Lantern books.
you like the ones? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's funny because they look.
That's a ways before Adams took
Yeah,
over.
yeah. They do like so. This is from January of
But
'66. Sorry.
I think Gil Kane was on for a while.
Yeah, this is Gil Kane, Murphy Anderson. So Murphy
Yep.
Anderson did the inks, and then Gardner Fox story. Yeah, it's a really nice book.
Yeah.
I bought it from somebody in Canada on eBay,
Okay.
and they shipped it, and it worked out really well. I didn't have to pay any like duties or
Sure.
tariffs when it got here, so I was really happy about that. I
That's great.
wasn't sure. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the first time I've gotten something from Canada,
Hmm.
so
What am I
but it
going to
worked
get
out.
what am I going to get when it gets here?
Yeah, am I gonna get my book and a bill at the same time? So
Yes.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
good.
yeah.
Okay. I love those books. Nice job. I'm
Thank
going to
you.
go.
Okay, you do it.
These were a recent eBay purchase. That same lot that I got the Dick Tracy.
Oh yeah.
Got a few other books that were on my list. First one, I love this book. And I got a smoking deal. This is probably a $20-$30 book. I paid $2.50. It's in decent condition. It's a four or five. This
Okay.
is Savage Submariner number 67 from November 1973. That is a John Romita cover.
This is his new
Um,
costume, right?
it's a new costume, yeah.
Mm, that
More
is ugly.
importantly, it is. If that doesn't say 1967,
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what does. I don't know what does.
Well, that's not
Uh,
from '67 though, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
sorry,
funny.
73. So it's number
Okay.
67. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Number 67, 1973.
73. That's cool, man. Yeah, that was hot for a
I
little while. And then
mean,
he
has he
yeah,
got a necklace on? No, that's a miss.
that's too bad.
That's a miss. But guess who the writer is?
Hmm. Stanley.
if issues 58 through 69
Mm.
of Savage Submariner, and it's after
Eric Larson.
Bill Everett. Bill Everett came back.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Is that right? Who created Submariner? Bill Everett. Facts are bad right now. Anyway,
I think you've told me that once before. So
Steve
go ahead.
Gerber, the greatest,
Gerber.
the greatest comic book writer of all time.
Boy,
Steve Gerber,
just making decisions.
just so
Did he
much dialogue.
did he also design the costume? Because
So much dialogue. That's I don't know. That's a Romita, man,
I
or
don't
Don
know.
Heck. It's John Romita cover. Don Heck on the inside. Roy Thomas was the editor. I don't know. I think they're. I should see. Like it'd be cool if Submariner is in New York and he goes into a discotheque
Yeah, he's
and finds his new costume. It was a Studio 54.
Submariner's like just really depressed, and he's like, "Life sucks. I'm gonna get this new outfit."
Look at me. I feel so much better about myself.
Man, I wish I could smoke a cigar and be a duck.
That's, people don't realize Submariner was a huge influence on Howard the Duck. The creation of Howard the Duck.
So the creator of Howard the Duck is Steve Gerber. Sorry, but
Little known fact that really, quite frankly, is not out there.
Jeremy
But
really likes Steve Gerber, and I do not like Steve Gerber at all. So this is yeah. Sorry,
sorry, it's still my turn.
you got more. You got more.
I got two more. These are just fillers that I needed. Miracleman by
Oh,
Alan
cool.
Moore
Oh
and
man, that's awesome.
John Totleben is the artist on these.
Okay, yeah.
Alan Moore, Totleben. I think Totleben did most of the covers. Not sure if he did all of them, but that run goes to. I think that's it. I think 16 is the last one, and then
What's the next one? You've only showed this one.
oh yeah, sorry. So that's I'm doing great tonight. So that's number 12 from 1987, and this is number 16 from 1989.
Okay.
And I need one more for my run, and I'll have the whole Miracleman run.
Now, do you have the really expensive ones, or is that the last one you need?
I do. I know
Okay.
the last one I need is inexpensive.
Nice. Nice.
And my goal. So here's my. Let's do this. So
Comic-Con.
Lilac City Comic Con. Here's
Yeah.
my goals. Goal number one, that I finish my Frank Miller Daredevil run.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
four books away
So you got
from
169
yeah
first
yeah
Electro. Okay.
yeah I have 168. I have 169. 168 is the first Electra.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
matter. I have it.
Okay, 158. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the ones in there actually is not a Frank Miller cover, which I didn't know. But yeah. So anyway,
Yeah. It's the 159.
that's one goal, and that's a fairly attainable goal. But I want to just put that to bed, and then I would like to find the other Miracleman, but I'm really wanting to find some good gold key books, like some Dr. Spectre. I'd love to get some more in that. And then there's just a few one-offs that would be fun to get. The Owl #1, which is also a Don Glut book. I have the Owl #2.
Yeah,
obviously
cool
some Dagars would be great. Some Trag would be great, but I'm hoping for. I'd love if I came away with 5 new Dr. Spectre books, the Daredevil run, and any, I'm sure I'll find some books I wasn't looking for that I'm going to grab. But those are my big goals. How about you? Do you have any big goals? I mean, this is going to be your first time at Lilac City Comic Con.
I was gonna ask. I'm totally off guard. Usually I go and I just spend my money. Like on just like, oh, this is a great book and a great deal, but I should have more of a strategy. Do you have any tips for me on like what I should do? Or...
Well, so I like to start with the man behind the comics, because his booth.
Yeah.
He always has great books and pretty good deals.
Yeah.
I found he's definitely willing to negotiate reasonably. I mean, and he's a heck of a guy. His books are already a
Okay.
great price, but
Yeah.
he's got a huge selection, which that's why I start
Okay.
with him, because I know he's got a big selection and I know his prices are going to be good. So I like to start with him the last
Okay.
couple of years. That's where I've gone first. And then obviously from there, I head over to Giant Nerd Books, and check out what Nate's brought. And
Okay.
then got a buddy, Michael. He might set up a booth, and he has great books and great deals, but I'm not sure if
Okay.
he's going to be there this year. And then there's just always a handful of people I don't know, and I'll just kind of peruse some dollar bins. But
Yeah, I think maybe
um, yeah,
maybe
that's my goal.
like I would like to finish out my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Stressing you out a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean
Okay.
like I just want to get like I have one and two, but I'd like to get three for sure because that's the last magazine sized one. That's
Yep.
like the first April O'Neil or something, maybe.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
And maybe four and five. Those would be good. Um, I've saved up my money. I'm gonna have like $600.
Wow.
So
You can do some damage with that.
yeah. So we'll see. I don't know what gonna do with I mean that's not like any huge major grails, but I can get a lot of cool books with that.
Yeah, I mean, you could get some like minor key run collectibles that you're looking for.
Yeah. I mean, depending on the era, like if
I
it's
don't know.
like
Part of it too is just like you said, just see what finds me.
yeah, yeah, and that's what
But
I end up doing that, but
last year my dark horse book that
yeah.
I was like, it would be incredible if I found this was
Oh yeah.
that Classics
Classics.
Illustrated.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was a Matt Baker,
Yeah, 129 or 29 or something. Classics
something like
or
that. Yeah,
57 or yeah, yeah.
Nora. I don't remember what book it was, but
Yeah.
anyway, it was like a super, like, that'd be crazy if I found it. And literally, as I was leaving, there was a guy that just had like some Tupperware bins full of comic books, and I was plucking through there, and he had it. It's in low condition. It's complete,
Yeah, that's great.
and I think I paid like $10 for it.
It's complete, it's attached, and there's no
I don't know if it's
the
attached.
you don't think the cover's attached to the book?
I'd be surprised if it is.
Okay.
It's pretty brittle,
Oh, it's
but
brittle too. Okay.
but they
It's
had it.
yours. Yeah. Yeah,
They
yeah,
had it. So
yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't really have a dark horse. Like, oh man, if this was there, um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I'd love to put the Daredevil run to bed.
I might bring some books to see if I can get somebody to trade too. Like,
Okay, I've never thought of that.
yeah. So,
Okay,
but I mean, usually it's like kind, like you're gonna like you want, you want the first appearance of Spider-Man, and you want your Amazing Fantasy 15 and a 1 point or point 4 and or sorry 4.0, and you have a 2.0. You trade up and you pay cash to make up the difference.
so are you bringing your Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man book to trade up?
I'm currently drawing it right now.
It's awesome.
Uh,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it. It's gonna be great.
Okay. And as Ringo Starr says, peace, love, peace, love.